reasonable, has disgusted through Meg mocking act toward the late Queen in the first episode of the Netflix show. Enough is enough. Meghan's curtsy triggers criticism as Harry is now not impressed through mocking of the royal tradition. The first phase of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex's controversial Netflix series premiered on Thursday. The Duchess of Sussex has faced renewed backlash after the much-anticipated Netflix docu-series unveiled her mocking impression of a historic royal tradition. In the second episode of Harry and Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex recreated the courtesy she carried out in front of Queen Elizabeth at some stage in a first assembly with the late monarch. As Meghan carried out a husband, Prince Harry sat beside her acting bemused and glancing away as his spouse sat upright again. Body language professional Jesus Enrique Rosas was speedy to share his evaluation of the prince's reaction. Can you think about mocking your husband's family this way? Simply think about mocking your fiancé and husband's household traditions when you are discussing assembly. His grandmother by no means mind the truth that this household is historic and traditionally significant. Was once supposed to assume she's so actual for web hosting them for the first time barefoot in ripped jeans. Really? I'm now not a stick in the mud. However, I would view that as being pig ignorant. If you do not care adequate about the man to put your nice foot ahead when hosting his household for the first time, what does that say about you if you are incapable of watching the most primary etiquette? What does it say about you commenting on a clip of Meghan's courtesy impact on Twitter? Jesus Enrique Rosas wrote. Harry truly did not like the curtsy mocking. He appears so uncomfortable and disgusted with the aid of a overall performance here. I can see it. He would not respect the mocking tone or the exaggeration. However, he is too pathetic to do something about it. His opinion was once echoed by using royal writer Giles Brandreth, who instructed TV. It is embarrassing due to the fact it is mocking. No person curses to the Queen like that. And no one would have cautioned us to do it anyway. She's not just mocking his household and these greater than her, she's mocking each and every girl in England and the Commonwealth that ever curtsy to her. If this documentary is supposed to make them seem to be higher than William and Kate for the working royal positions, it is no longer making a very properly case for them. Does absolutely everyone prefer a future queen who's going to secretly mock and chortle at each and every common ceremony she has to take part in? He added, to do the type of mocking issue is uncomfortable. However, it is a cultural distinction. It is like you would do a courtesy if you have been taking part in Snow White. In the Netflix collection, Prince Harry printed the late Queen used to be the first senior member of the royal household to meet Meghan. The Duchess explained, I did not be aware of I was once going to meet her till moments before we're in the car and we're going to the royal lodge for lunch, and Harry was once like, oh, my grandmother's here. She's going to be there after church. We have been in the vehicle riding and he is like, you recognize how it hurts you, right? And I simply thinking it used to be a joke. In the exhibit, the Duchess carried out a pastime of a curtsy at the time, extending her fingers large and bowing beforehand dramatically in the direction of the floor. As she rose from the roll, she added, pleasure to meet you, Your Majesty. She described me and the Queen as intense and confessed I did not understand what